Hi, everybody. Welcome to our sneak peek snapshot into coaching. My name is Patrice, and I'm one of the leaders on the Uplift tribe. And our team, Uplift, actually, the lift stands for Living in Freedom Together. And that's just our goal as health and fitness coaches, is to uplift and encourage and inspire each other. And as we do that, then we have what we need to help uplift and inspire other women in their health and fitness journey. So that's our mission here as a team. Forgive us if you see our kids or hear our kids running around crazy. This is real life here. We are on our way to jobs and just doing this in the midst of life. And that's the beautiful part about coaching, is it fits into your life wherever you are, what season you're in. You can work it around your schedule, and that's what we all love about it. So a little bit about me and my story. I am a wife and a mommy to two little boys, a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. I also have a faith-based fitness business called Funky Fit. So I'm a personal trainer, group fitness instructor, and an online health and fitness coach, like all of these beautiful ladies here. And so we have basically partnered with a company called Beachbody. And whether you think you've heard of it or not, you probably have. P90X, PiYo, Insanity, 21 Day Fix, Hip Hop Abs, all of those programs are through Beachbody. And Beachbody wanted to make fitness accessible to everybody. So they created these at-home fitness programs. They wanted to make sure that everybody had the tools that they needed within their own home, if they wanted to be able to be healthy and fit. And the mission is really just to end the trend of obesity and help people live healthy, more fulfilling lives. So what is a coach? Basically, we're cheerleaders. We come alongside of people. We listen to their needs, their struggles, their goals, and we match them up with a program that fits tailored to them. So it's not a one-size-fits-all thing. It's about really listening to them and helping them find something that works for them. And then we don't just leave them there. We hold their hand. We plug them into what we call, you might hear them called challenge groups or virtual boot camps or fit clubs. They're all generally the same thing. It's a place for them to come to and not only have the tools they need, but have the support that they need, have the motivation that they need. So we go in there, we're challengers just like them. We're living out our health and fitness journey just like them. We're constantly wanting to just be healthier and better ourselves. And so we give them a place to come to. We give them tips and motivation and devotionals, and we just make this a holistic health thing. It's not just about a number on a scale. It's not just about, the physical. Specifically on our team here, Uplift, we really truly believe that our worth is found in Christ. And so we want everybody to really just see what he sees in them and not measure themselves up according to the world. So we plug them into the groups, we hold them accountable and help them reach their goals, and we cheer them on along the way. So in a gist, that's what coaching is. And I'm going to go ahead and pass the baton, and we're going to talk about the next aspect of coaching.
Hey guys, my name is Caroline Foster, and I am another leader here in the Uplift tribe along with Patrice. So I have been a coach now for 3 years, which is so crazy because time literally flies by. But the funny thing is I became a coach with absolutely no certifications or fitness background. All I knew was 2 things. I loved serving women, I loved working with women, and I loved fitness. At the time, I was going to the gym, I loved group fitness, I loved body pump and Les Mills classes, and I also knew that I had a heart for women. I even explored the idea of going on staff at my church in women's ministry, but there was something in me that knew that this passion for health and fitness was bigger. And so I actually discovered a lady named Michelle Myers on Instagram. I started following her because she was a Tennessee Vols fan. She loved Jesus and she loved fitness. And so the thing that I saw about Michelle is that she was one step ahead of me in life. She had little boys. She was doing fitness right. And I saw her and I thought, that's where I want to be when I become a mom. That's where I want to be in a few years when, I'm a mom and hopefully be able to stay home. And so my husband and I were at dinner one night, and he told me I should message her and ask her what it is that she does and how she does it. And so I did. I was so scared that she would think I was a crazy person, and I thought she was Insta famous, but I did it anyway. And she was obviously the sweetest person ever. We jumped on the phone, and she told me her story about how she got connected to Beachbody. Come to find out, she was one of the top coaches in terms of just her business and the growth. And today, actually, her and her husband both stay home. They run ministries, so they're not just chilling on their couch, but they run the business and they run other ministries that God's called them to. And so it's just so cool seeing how her business has grown and how God's used this platform just to open doors to other opportunities. And so I became a coach after meeting her and seeing her, life, and that this was real. Like Patrice mentioned, it's so cool just to be able to come alongside women and help them get the results they're looking for. This is not a quick fix. And also, this is not a fast business. This is a slow business in some aspects. Yes, you can, hustle with it and run as fast as you can. But some people are like me, and they kind of done it at a snail's pace because, I work full time, and I'm doing this in the spare cracks of time that I have and little nuggets that I have throughout my day. Actually, today I'm off work, so I'm actually able to, be on here at this time. But sometimes, I can't. Like, I try to just make this business work in the time that I've got, and that's totally doable. And so if you are a mom, or if you're just, a wife, maybe you're not even married, but you're working a full-time job, this is totally doable. You can build this business. You can do this in the spare cracks of time that you have. But I will say this, you have to want it. You have to want to hustle. You have to want to work hard. This business does not come easy. This business is just like getting fit and healthy. You have to be consistent. You have to show up every day. You have to put in the work. And, I say that because so many people think they're going to sign up and just have this amazing business, and that's just not how it works. And so, that's part of my story, is that I will say I've done this at a snail's pace, but I've been super duper consistent in my business. There hasn't been many days or weeks that I haven't posted on Instagram and shared my journey. I try to be really real and authentic. And so I have a blog and an Instagram called Fit for His Glory. And I totally kind of skipped over everything about myself there, kind of jumped into things, but I started that 3 years ago. Like I said before, I work full time. I'm a wife and I'm a mom, and so juggling all these things is difficult at times, but it's totally doable if you really want it. And so one of the questions that I get a lot from people is, well, you have to be a personal trainer, or I bet you have to be a nutritionist to do this job. Yes, like those things are just added bonuses, and they're things that you can add to your credibility, but those 100% are not things that you need. Patrice is a personal trainer, and she's able to work it with her business and make it kind of, complement one another. But for me, I don't have those things. And so I find my niche. The beautiful thing about Beachbody is that everybody does their business differently. And that's the really cool thing, is that the people Patrice attracts are going to be people different than I attract. I'm super faith heavy on my posts and on my Instagram. And that's how I like it. And that's how I feel like God's called me to. And so everyone's going to be a little different. But the beautiful thing is that if you decide to take this opportunity, your upline is going to help you figure out what your niche looks like, what makes you you, and how can you work this business. And so if you've heard that myth, or if you think that you need all these certifications or degrees or anything to do this business, you don't. Like I said, yeah, they're going to help you. They're going to be things that make you you, but they're not things that you have to have. And so I hope that just kind of breaks down some barriers for some of you who might be thinking that you need to have it all together, because I think that's the biggest thing with people. I love John Acuff. He has a book called Just Start. And he talks about how so many times we believe these things that hold us back. And so maybe that's where you're at. Maybe you think that you've got to have it all together and you've got to have those things to make your business happen, but that's just not true. Maybe you just need to start. Maybe you just need to do it. Maybe you just need to go for it and work super hard. So that's a tidbit about that. I'm going to pass the baton on to our next topic.
All right. Hey, guys. My name is Mindy. I'm 32. I'm a mom of two. Alex will be 4. Lost my camera. 4 next month, and Kate is 6 months. I recently just transitioned out of the Army. I was in, long story. Anyways, I was a labor and delivery nurse with the Army, but I'm still an Army wife. We're stationed up here at Fort Meade, Maryland. So I became a coach in July, so not that long ago, the end of July. And I've been familiar with Beachbody for over like 10 years now. My dad brought home P90 way back when, the cheesiest thing ever if you want to watch it. And Tony Horton's pretty cheesy now. So anyways, if you want to check that out, do it. But I didn't sign up as a customer until 2007. I was in school. I was doing ROTC. I needed to stay, fit for the Army. So I'd started with P90X. And I've been doing programs on and off for about 10 years now. I didn't ever complete one, though, until this summer with the Shift Shop, just FYI. So stick with it. Never give up. So I started following Caroline and a few other pregnant coaches when I was pregnant with my daughter this past year. And it was just so encouraging to see them go through their pregnancies, staying fit, staying healthy, staying active, and then in their postpartum period and getting back into shape, how well they did and how they shared their struggles and their triumphs. And I wanted some of that. So I talked to Caroline and said, hey, I want to be on your team. She offered the coaching opportunity, and I was like, well, I'll sign up for the discount at first because I don't know about this. Well, pretty quickly, I think I called her back or told her, oh no, we're gonna do this. So I'm so glad I did, because this is such a great community. You get so much support and accountability and encouragement, and it's fun. And I don't regret it a minute. I don't regret it at all. Yes, and like Caroline said, very faith heavy. That's what I love about it. It's helping me personally in my walk with the Lord. So that is thumbs up for me. That's what I needed. So one of the myths that I've come across is that I need to already have that awesome transformation story. Like, I've got to already have the Beachbody to join Beachbody. No, so not true. And why is that? Well, because what better thing, I get my words together. Okay, I'm sorry. Got to get my words together. I started following Caroline and all the pregnant ladies because I was pregnant and same thing I was going through. So if you sign up and you've already got that transformation story, you might attract some other people who are super fit and already ready. But if you sign up right now today where you are, whether you've got 50 or 100 pounds to lose, or you're thin but you're really out of shape and you have zero strength, you're going to attract people, like Caroline said, who are similar to you, same places as you, and you're going to show them by showing up every day. You're going to push play, you're going to drink that Shakeology, you're going to get your personal development and work on your brain, work on your mind. You're going to be doing all those things and sharing that with people to show them that, hey, they can do it too. You're going to be, proof in the pudding. Like, you're going to be able to walk them through this because you're going through this, sharing the highs, sharing the lows, your weaknesses, your strengths, your triumphs, your struggles. And that's going to attract people that they need that in their lives. So don't think you already have to be there, because that's not what it's about. It's about the journey, getting there, and making this a lifestyle, not a one-time, hey, look at me, I can rock a swimsuit kind of thing. So wherever you are, you can absolutely join this. And I lost my thought there again. You can absolutely join and get your transformation story while leading others to get theirs. So I hope that made sense. And that's what I've got. I'll pass on that baton now.
My 3-year-old just woke up. Good morning. My name's Jennifer Campos, and a little about myself is I started following Patrice like 2 years ago because I think she was doing she was juicing, or she was doing her essential oils, and that's what I liked, and that's what I was into. And she had a little boy, and she was trying to stay fit, and then she became pregnant, and then I became pregnant right after. So it's kind of similar, like we were on the same journey, and her just sharing her little bit of life, attract me. So that's how I got involved with Beachbody and coaching. Or actually, first, Patrice invited me to sign up to Beachbody. And I said, I can't do that. That is so expensive. I can't do it. And she said, well, okay, I'll be here, And I talked to my husband. I'm like, it's really not that expensive, because you get over 600 workouts and you get the superfood shake. And I was at a point in my life where I couldn't even exercise because I was so down. Like, I had just had a baby. I had my toddler son who needed me. I felt like all the pressures of being a mom. Just, I couldn't do anything for myself. Nothing. And Patrice is like, you have to give yourself some time. So, I mean, even 20-minute exercises, just getting moving, 30-minute yoga, it totally changed my mood so much. So I originally signed up with a free trial. And I think I was on it for a week, and I said, sign me up. And so I signed up as a yearly member because it was just perfect tax season. I used, a little extra income that we had. And then a month or two into it, I was feeling so good, and people were starting to ask me, like, what are you doing? And I just started telling them, like, I'm exercising, I'm drinking the superfood. And Patrice was saying, you could sign up as a coach and make some income just by doing what you're already doing. So I did. And the reason I want to talk about that actually is because I've had people tell me that they can't sell a can of Coke to like the most thirstiest guy in Death Valley. I'm like, but you're not selling Coke. We're not selling anything. We're sharing our story. Like literally you're like, hey, you're in Death Valley, it's super hot. And you start drinking your Coke. You're not even selling it to him. Guess what? He's coming over and he's asking for some. And hey, yeah, of course, you're welcome. This is, I have another cold one right here. Here you go. So the thing is, we have to move our way of thinking. Like, this isn't a sales job. It's not. This is your life. This is your journey. This is you and your family getting healthy. And people are going to be attracted to that, and they're going to want it. And for me, when I first started, my goal was, okay, I'll share a little bit of my story. Hopefully it'll attract one person, and that'll help me pay for my superfood. And it's changed. It's been like this person told that person who told this person, and their mom wants it and their sister wants it. And it's been friends of mine that have been down in the dumps that need that encouragement, that need that little, hey, can I hold your hand so that I can get out of my funk that I'm in right now? It's, of course, this tribe, this journey, this like sisterhood, for crying out loud. I mean, I love it. My upline, I see them every few days, if not every day on their posts, but it's great. I mean, I was following Patrice forever, and now I get to talk to her. Sorry, there goes my camera. It's not a job. It's a lifestyle, and it's amazing. And I hope I talked enough about myself. I guess I didn't really. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2 kids, and I used to be a store manager for Lowe's, and I used to work like 60-hour weeks, and I loved my job. I really did. But I wanted to be home with my kids. I wanted to be able to watch them grow up. Both of my parents used to commute each way to work, so we never saw them. They were always at work or driving to work, and I didn't want that for us. So I get to stay home with them. I get to take my son to his doctor's appointments. He has quite a few every week because of his language, but some things that we're struggling with. So it's great. I get to give my kids the attention that they need. I get to bring in some extra income, and I feel like I'm winning. So I'll pass the baton on to Bree.
Hey guys, my name's Bree. I am 26 years old, living in Tennessee. I started following Caroline on Fit for His Glory on Instagram probably about a year and a half ago. And I was super inspired by her workouts and her devotions that I would check her Instagram every day to give me the encouragement to get to the gym and stay on my nutrition plan and at least get a little bit of the word in each day through her. So my little story is that I started Beachbody on my own. I bought the 21-day fix in private, and I started my journey in secret because I didn't want anyone to know that I was trying to work out or lose weight because I was so fearful that I was going to fail like I had done several times in the past. So I did 21 Day Fix, a couple rounds of that, and ended up losing about 30 pounds. Not only did I lose 30 pounds, but I gained self-confidence and I grew my relationship with Jesus, and people saw a change in me. And without even, being a coach or even being under a coach, I had people coming up to me asking what I'm doing, what I'm involved in. I even had a couple people order 21 Day Fix, and we would text each other sweaty selfies. And I was like, is this something I could be getting paid for? Because I'm already doing the work. So I went ahead and messaged Caroline like a year and a half later, and I was like, girl, what are you doing? Get me involved. I'm sorry, I'm like a stage 5 clinger, but I want to know what you're doing. And I found out that she lived about 8 minutes from my apartment, and it was really just like a God thing. This whole business has just been all glory to God. And I don't mind me, I'm driving home from work right now. I just got off of a 13-hour shift. I'm a labor and delivery nurse. And a lot of the times people ask me, like, how can you work third shift? How do you work full time and still make time to meal prep and make time to get your workouts in? The key is showing up every day and making it a priority. People make excuses all the time about how they don't have the time and how they're just so exhausted. Yeah, I get it. You're tired, but you have to want it more, and I wanted it more. So this journey of mine has just been such a great experience that I can't not share it with others. It has changed my life, like, from the inside out. Sorry, it makes me emotional because looking back, like 2 years ago, I was a completely different person. My husband and I had moved from our small town in Illinois to right outside of Nashville with no family, no friends, and I think the hardest part for me was he had a hard time finding a job, and like the financial burden fell on to my shoulders. So not only has Beachbody helped us financially able to pay off some debt and like find some stability and financial freedom, but it's grown us in our relationship. And I've only been a coach for 2 months, and I already have people messaging me saying, oh my gosh, like, what are you doing? You are not the same person that I know, but I need to know your story. Like, your devotions inspire me, and like that's what drives me. I have a servant's heart. That's obviously why I'm a nurse, and I love to wake up and serve others every day. So that is why I love Beachbody. And my reasoning for like going hardcore as soon as I signed up was I wanted to just share this with everyone I knew. Like, how could I keep this joy to myself? So yeah, what else do I need to talk about? Sorry, my little third shift brain is a little fuzzy this morning. So I'll go ahead and pass the baton to whoever is speaking after me.
Yay, Bree, thank you so much. Thank you to all the people on here. You guys are so awesome. And even just hearing your stories, like, literally makes me emotional because it's just so cool, guys, to see like how God brought us all together. Yeah, Bree lives down the street from me, but we met through Instagram. We had no idea that we lived near each other. And Mindy's up in Maryland, and Patrice is up in Delaware, and Jennifer's out in California. And here I am in Nashville, Tennessee, or Murfreesboro, Tennessee, if you want to get technical. But, we're spread all over the country, and yet, like, God brought us together with common ground. And so it's just so cool to see kind of how he's done that. So I'm going to wrap us up today. Hopefully, sorry, guys, have the baby. So here's the thing, like, this business has blessed all of us in so many different ways. We're all at different places in this business. I've been doing this business for a little bit longer than some. Patrice has been doing it for a little longer than everyone else as well. Jennifer, Bree, Mindy, but we're all in different places in this business. And so the outcomes, are a little different across the board, but we all run this business in the same way of we want to serve and love people. And so one of the number one questions that you're probably thinking in your head is, okay, this all sounds great, and I love the community, and I love the tribe, but how much does it cost, and how do you guys really make money, and do you even really make money? And so that was one of the big questions I had going into it. Is, okay, what is this going to cost me? Here's the thing about Beachbody, the really cool thing. Bree and Mindy both signed up because they could sign up for free, $0, because they both, Mindy's thumbs up, and they're both veterans. Bree is a veteran, Mindy is a veteran. Mindy's husband is currently in the military. And so actually the really cool thing about Beachbody is that if you are military, if you're a veteran, if you're active military, if you're married to someone who's a veteran or active military, you can become a coach for $0. If you're not, you can sign up to be a coach by buying the challenge pack. It waives the coach fee, or you can pay $42, I believe it is, to become a coach. And then after that, it's $15 a month. You get 25% off of all the products. You make 25% commission off of all the products when you sell something. But the real big ways that you make money at Beachbody are through team cycle bonuses, which is based on volume, which basically means if you sell something, or if someone below you sells something, you have volume, and so you will get these team cycle bonuses based on the amount of volume that's being sold by your downline. So you'll make money from that. You'll make money from your commission. We actually have bonuses. So diamonds, if you're a diamond rank, in each quarter, you'll get a $250 bonus. So we're talking $1,000 across the 4 quarters. But, you know, I started this business and it's been slow rolling. Now I pay my mortgage with my Beachbody money. So I average, just to be completely real, probably about $1,300 to $1,400 a month that I make from Beachbody right now. And so that's just kind of on average. Obviously, some months is more than others. Obviously, Beachbody doesn't promise any level of success. You know, we can't promise that you're going to make X amount of dollars in X amount of time. We can tell you how to get there, but you're the one who has to put in the work. And so the big blessing with this, guys, is that we get to serve and love others, and then also give back to our families, be able to have the money to, you know, pay for things and do things. And my goal is to quit my full-time job by April. And so I am, you know, hustling right now and trying to grow it. Okay, thank you. And so, you know, that's just one of the #1 questions we get from people. And so, you know, I'm encouraged because I see so many people who are doing this business and they have so much freedom in their lives financially because of this business. And it's all about serving and helping people, and then helping people help other people. Because here's the deal. I can only help so many people, right? Like my limit right now is like 5 to 10 people a month. And that's all I can help. Do you know how many people in the United States of America are obese right now? Like, it's the numbers are astounding, like crazy. So if I can only help 5 to 10 people, I gotta find some people who can help some more people, because you know, my resources are limited. And so that's what coaching is really all about. It's the multiplication effect. And it's not me trying to recruit people to sell the product so that I can make money off of them. It's about really, truly serving other people. And it's about sharpening each other and making each other better. And the thing that's different about this tribe is that you're going to see a lot of Beachbody coaches who are not doing it the way that we do it. In fact, I would almost argue that there's not maybe one other team in the whole, you know, whatever business that is doing things the way we are. And definitely not, you know, Michelle Meyer's team is definitely doing it the way we are. But, you know, it's a special thing. And so if you want to be part of this tribe and what's happening, we would love to talk to you more about it. I hope that today some of your questions were answered. Please comment below on this video. Let us know if you have questions. We are going to gift anyone who signs up as a part of this, or from this sneak peek, with one of our really cute, you can't really see it very well, tank tops. It says Uplift Tribe on it. And so if you decide to become a coach after being a part of this sneak peek, we will gift that to you as a part of that if you decide to join our team. We just want to love on you. We want to have you a part of this community so that you can help people too. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. Thank you for watching this video. I know it was long, but we greatly appreciate y'all, and we just are so excited about what might be to come. So thanks, everybody. Thanks all to the amazing coaches who jumped on here. Love you guys so much. Thanks for letting us be a part of your morning. Have a happy Tuesday.